If your strategy is bad, no amount of PR can save you. That's the truth. But with the right story, you can bounce back. Hi, my name is Maukeni Ribeiro, and you're watching Reputation Radar, a show where we break down PR, reputation, crisis comms, missteps, and everything that has to do with that world. So if you're watching this, you're welcome. I know that people hear PR, and instantly give it a bad rap, assume that it means that you are excusing bad behavior, or you're trying to cover up something that's gone wrong, or you're trying to make something that isn't seem like something else it is. But the truth is, PR isn't magic, it's management. It's reputation management, pretty much. It's relations management. And regardless of what you think, it does not erase bad behavior. It does help you to reposition and rebuild credibility. Think of anyone that you know in the public eye that was involved in a crisis. What their PR team's role was to do was not to say, no, it didn't happen, especially if it's glaringly obvious that it did, but to find a way to reframe the story. Is there something wrong? Then we think about how we can move from that negative news to positive news. Is there something we need to learn from this? We learn, pick our learnings from that and incorporate it into managing that person's brand going forward. So it's not just covering up things, it's literally management. At every point in time, a crisis can come out of anywhere. And if it's not handled well, it can throw your hard-earned reputation, your carefully built brand into nothingness. And that's why you need to constantly manage PR. People tend to think, oh, this is hype, this is spin, this is Olivia Pope in a white coat making sure that somebody is suffering for something and changing their opinion about something else. It's not just that. It's far more strategic than that. It's thinking about the long term, what impacts the things you have said or what is being said is having on your brand and how to get ahead of it. Because at every point in time, you need to manage the reputation of the brand or the business or the person that you're in charge of. So take Stonebwoy, for instance, a very popular Ghanaian musician who had some early controversies in certain parts of his career. He took a cue from that and instantly started thinking about how he could change direction, change the narrative about him. Because yes, he was a musician, but the controversy had suddenly it had colored the perception that the regular person in Ghana had of him. And what he did was, he did the work and he changed his narrative. So today, when you think of Stonebwoy and when his name comes up, that scandal, that controversy is not top of mind. It's not front facing. What you rather have is the work that he's been doing now, the strides that he's making with his career. Those have taken precedence over whatever it is that happened in the past. So that's how I want you to think about it. Whenever you're in a situation where there's a crisis, where there's bad press, it's an opportunity for you to regroup. It's an opportunity for you to pick up learnings and then redirect and re-establish your narrative. Learning from that, not just ignoring that it happened and moving on like nothing did. That's not good PR. The important thing is to pick the lessons and then factor that into whatever you're doing going forward. So I'll give you 3 practical tips on how to handle a crisis in terms of PR, so that when something goes wrong, you at least have somewhere to start from. The first thing is fix the issue before you speak. If there's an issue, understand the basis of the issue, and before you put out a statement, before you go out saying it's not true, understand what's happening, get a full assessment of what it is in as short of amount of time as possible. Just get the information, understand what the situation is, and then attempt to fix it before you go out speaking. Because what you don't want to say is the situation is under control when it's just about to escalate. That hurts your credibility, and the person who speaks for you will no longer place weight on that person's credibility. You don't want that. The second thing is align your apology, if you are given an apology, with action. Don't just tweet, "I'm sorry about this," and move on. that is not good PR. The truth is, it doesn't repair the impression that people have of you. Align your apology with action, with tangible results. Let's see that you have actually acknowledged that something has gone wrong and you are improving upon the situation. That's the only way that your apology will carry weight. Otherwise, it's just seen as your PR person wrote this for you. There's a statement with your logo, but it means nothing when actual people have been hurt by your choice or your decision. The third thing is always, always, always use multiple channels. Whether it's, yes, we see a lot of people putting out a statement and that's it, but speak to camera, turn on your camera, face the camera, do a talking head video that gives us an honest recap of the situation, whether it's from you or from somebody that is that represents you and speaks to whatever the issues are, that reflects whatever it is you've put out in your statement. Them seeing your face makes it feel more human. It makes it feel more personable. And then sometimes you may have to use third-party validation, have third parties confirm that you're truly sorry, you have repented, and that you take accountability for your actions and you're moving forward. Those three usually have a way of hitting all the points. It won't automatically change the perception of everyone immediately, but it's a good place to start. Putting out a statement gives the press something to work with. Talking head video gives the opportunity for people to see you and to perceive your remorse and your willingness to do the work. And third parties make us see that it's not just something that's been handled inwardly, especially if you get people that are valued and respected in your circles to validate your apology or the action you're taking going forward. So if you want to build brand equity before a crisis hits, you'd want to stick around for the next video where we talk about influencer liabilities. It's been getting messy in recent times and it'll be good to talk about that. Thank you for watching this. See you in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe to our email list for more strategies just like this. Bye.